Hey guys, welcome back. So in the last episode, my dad and I took the Mark 5 Supra through Kansas. About 7 hours of driving. It was a long haul, and to be honest, getting a rock chip was pretty annoying, but it's all part of the journey, right? Despite that little hiccup, I've just really enjoyed this time on the road with my dad. We've been able to just talk, share stories, and reminisce about all the road trips we've taken together over the years. It's moments like these that make the trip worth it. So we passed through some incredible sunsets, ending the day in Fort Collins, Colorado, before heading up to Wyoming. The drive to Jackson was unreal. Scenery, the open plains, the mountains in the distance, just hit different, you know? It's been the kind of road trip that just really lets you slow down and appreciate what's around you. So, anyway, there's a lot more to come. So, let's get into it. Good morning, guys. Another day, and we are here in Moran, Wyoming. So we are at the Hatchet Resort, which I actually stayed at with my family 10 or 11 years ago, so it's cool to be back here. But got some good night rest. We're going to try to get some sunset shots and videos for you all, and we've been talking about it all night, so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's, let's see, what time is it? 6:22 a.m. A little early for me, but whatever. Let's get rolling. So this is the Grand Teton National Park, one of the visitor centers there. Definitely would recommend you guys check out that park if you are in the area. Of course, check out Grand Teton as well as Yellowstone, like I mentioned in the last video, because they are about 30 minutes away from one another. So this is one of their visitor centers. And I don't know, I'm just a big nerd, and I love to learn about the history, the wildlife, how this place came to be, tectonic plates and all that nerdy terminology I'm sure you guys hated learning about in school. But definitely, if you guys are into this like me, check it out, or even just go inside their facilities. It is definitely pretty nice. It was cool to learn about new things, especially see these cool statues of the people that made an impact. Of course, can't forget about this little guy. So for the park itself, there's just a ton of areas that you can drive through. So as you can see here, the mountains just peek over as you go into one of the areas. So this is actually on our way to go eat breakfast. This is going to Jenny Lake. Of course, had to get some epic drone shots following the car. Man, it looks so cool driving through the forest, but man, once I got this shot, I just knew this was the money shot right here. Really loved Grand Teton. I mean, it set the tone for the rest of our trip. But I'll see you guys in the next segment. So after checking out the park, we made our way back into Jackson or Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So typically this is a ski town, but here, of course, there are no snow that you guys can see. So we went ahead and checked out the ski resort or ski area, and to my surprise, I didn't know this, but they ended up making it a bike trail. So of course, not every single route is open for the bikes, but as you can see here towards the bottom, of course it is open. They can take the lifts up to go towards the top and make their way down. So once we were done with that, we actually went into the town itself, which is this just very small town vibes. Of course, there is a lot of money in this area, so these buildings are typically nicer. So in the back of all of these buildings here in the central square are some really nice condos. But of course, we had to go check out the town itself and get a feel. And then after that, of course, what are we gonna do? Go sightseeing yet again. And yes, I did not shy away from taking the Supra out, even though it's lower down a gravel path, as you can see. But definitely worth it, because once you see this view, oh man, just absolutely cannot beat it. Yo guys, long day. Done a lot of stuff. Took more nice videos at Grand Teton National Park. So obviously you guys see the video, so take it for what you will. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. But right now we are going to fix this windshield chip right there. A little bit hard to see. It's way more visible in the interior, but one of the damage that occurred from friggin' Kansas. So me and my dad bought a kit at Walmart. So we are gonna try to get this fixed and we'll let you know how it goes. Alright guys, next day. So today's Saturday, August 31st. So we are here at Trapper's Grill. We just got some breakfast before we head over to Yellowstone. So got plenty of B-roll, as you guys can see what the scenery looks like, but fully energized, got some food in our stomachs, and then we'll continue chugging along. So stay tuned, guys.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, we made it to Yellowstone National Park. This is the entrance. It's just right next to Grand Teton National Park, so literally like 30 minutes from where we were. So we'll cross over here. We just took some pictures at the sign just for good memories since we were there like 11 years ago. Got my dad driving, so at least I can take some videos.
But yeah, many more scenic videos and pictures for y'all.
So everything that you guys are about to see here is us just making our way further north to Montana. So this is the tail end of our visit to Yellowstone. Honestly, I do kind of wish that we did spend a little bit more time in Yellowstone because views are definitely immaculate. So main difference that from my observation between Grand Teton and Yellowstone is Grand Teton definitely has more of the wow factor from the get-go compared to Yellowstone, because Yellowstone is just a very, very massive park. So as you can see here, a lot of driving clips that I actually recorded. So everything that you all are seeing right now is a compressed version of just the drive that my dad and I did. But man, I mean, as we make our way down the mountain, you can just see the valley and the lower elevation mountains in the distance. And holy cow, I don't know if you guys can really get the wow factor from the footage that you're seeing right now, but seeing it in person is just absolutely incredible. So I really enjoyed this little stretch, even though there was a bunch of cars in front, so I really couldn't enjoy the twisties as much as I wanted to, because as you can see, there's double yellow lines. But I wasn't complaining because we don't have views like this in Texas. So enjoy the rest of this drive through until we get to our stop in Gardiner, Montana. So this part of the drive is just the last leg towards our stop in Gardiner, Montana. Absolutely incredible views. I feel like I've said it so many times throughout these series, but hopefully these drone shots and just shots from the ground give it justice, because it was a joy to really drive these winding roads after being used to just a lot of straight roads in Oklahoma and Texas, especially through Kansas. So really nice change of scenery. Thank you again to everyone who has watched. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you liked the series. Really excited to share the rest of the trip with you all. Still plenty of road trip left in the series. We still have to go through the Pacific Northwest, which you guys will see on the next episode, and then into NorCal, SoCal, and heading back east towards Oklahoma and Texas. So I'll see you guys on the next episode.